I'm James Spann. This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 7th of July. Hot weather's the story in the short term, but a surface boundary will be easing in here this weekend, helping to bring back a chance of showers and storms, breaking the intense heat over the northeast, and also helping to knock down heat levels here as well. Let's take a look at the SkyCam images. First off, coming from Mount Cheaha, always a good place to be on a summer day because it's cooler up there. The elevation up there is about 2,400 feet. That's Alabama's highest point. And they've got 86 degrees at 2:30, while everybody else down low is in the 90s. Sky mostly sunny. There's the Demopolis SkyCam looking right down the Tom Bigby River from the Demopolis Civic Center. Again, a cumulus field. We got a few specks on radar today, just a few isolated showers, but most of you will not get wet. And way down south, that's a SkyCam at the Dauphin Island Sea Lab, and I was actually there at that spot yesterday. Had a chance to speak with our old friend Dr. Keith Blackwell, the University of South Alabama, doing some stuff for a primetime special we're doing on July 20th on the oil slick and the impact on the Alabama Gulf Coast. We'll check the water vapor satellite shot. You can see the upper high. It's over the east, pretty much putting those folks in the frying pan. Moisture feed from the western Gulf on north and a trough moving through Canada, and that'll help to break that heat wave in a few days. There's a look at our numbers at 2 o'clock, and they're not that bad. Again, not quite as hot as the guidance has suggested. The hot spots are Montgomery, Anniston, and Cullman with 94, but Birmingham is at 92. Still, I think a chance we do see upper 90s in spots tomorrow, mainly along the eastern side of the state, closer to the upper high. And yeah, it's hot. Look at those numbers off to the east. Triple-digit heat. Washington, D.C., Baltimore, down to Richmond, and to parts of North Carolina. And again, they'll have one more day of this, and then they're going to get a nice break. Look at all the cool air up north, all the 70s up there, and it will definitely be different for those hot eastern cities this weekend. QPF chart, rain for the next 5 days. The heaviest over parts of Oklahoma, Arkansas, northern Texas. And around here, the amounts taper off from about 1.5 inches around the shoals down to a 1/4 inch near the Gulf Shores in Pensacola. And again, we definitely do think we'll see a bump in the number of scattered showers and storms by the time the weekend gets here. Tropical weather, our wave in the southwestern Gulf, beginning to organize. Not a lot of time for this thing to get its act together, though. It's getting awfully close to the coast. There's a visible shot. You can see convection is beginning to form with a CDO feature. And that could be a tropical depression later tonight. And ultimately, perhaps Tropical Storm Bonnie. Most of the guidance pushes this thing into the southern tip of Texas around Brownsville in 24 hours. By midday tomorrow, or tomorrow morning, really. The intensity guidance, only a couple of models bring it up to tropical storm strength. Most of them keep it as a depression. But one way or the other, this won't be a major hurricane, no major threat to life and property. The big issue will be heavy rain, much like the deal with Alex down there. We'll check the 12Z GFS. This is valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow. And you can see that nice trough forming over the upper Midwest, and that'll help push a boundary down this way. Tomorrow, that surface front is running from near Green Bay, Wisconsin, down to Denver. Well, we think we'll stay mostly dry. And look, there could be a speck or two out there like today. We've got a few isolated showers today, but the chance of any one spot getting wet is so small, we won't mention it. Friday, surface boundary gets closer. Cleveland down to about Oklahoma City. And we'll mention the chance of a shower late Friday or Friday night with that front getting close, maybe forming on an outflow boundary. And Saturday, starting off the weekend, the front eases down toward the Tennessee Valley, and that will be a day with scattered showers and storms. Instead of highs in the mid to upper 90s, highs should be closer to 90. In fact, some spots could stay in the upper 80s all day. And Sunday, the front kind of hangs up maybe just south of here, but it's not going to get very far. And I think we'll maintain a chance of at least scattered showers and storms statewide on Sunday. Monday of next week, broad troughing over the eastern half of the nation. And down below that, you can see a little moisture axis over us. And with that front fizzling out, there will be a chance of scattered showers and storms. Tuesday of next week, same thing. A new surface front to the northwest, and Wednesday, that front, again, won't make it down through here, but each day next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, looks like your typical partly sunny, a chance of scattered, mostly afternoon and evening shower and thunderstorm kind of thing with highs in the low 90s. Nothing excessively hot for July. We'll check the end of the forecast, July 23rd. And the winds are off to light and variable. That's nothing surprising. The westerlies are up in Canada, and down below that, kind of broad low pressure here. But again, nothing spectacular. That looks pretty average out there for late July. And again, on the GFS, no sign of any tropical trouble for the central Gulf Coast for the next couple of weeks. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you are local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.